Hey guys, what is up? This is Arpit here from DesignChef, and in this tutorial we'll be creating this interactive side menu animation inside of ProtoPie. So without any further ado, let's get started. So in this tutorial we'll be covering three basic functions of ProtoPie, that is scale, move and rotate. We'll be moving the main screens down, scaling them down and rotating a bit. So to start with, I'll just delete everything. Let's make it a blank file. Yep, and I'll just simply import my designs from XD. You guys can do the same. Let's import the menu first. Make sure the background is the same color as the menu. And now I'll simply import the home page. So we don't really want these extra layers, so we'll just create a container. Make sure it fits the whole screen. And I'll just put my home screen inside that and choose clip sub layers right here. Now just make sure your background color is the same as the menu one. So for home screen we'll have to create a new background, so we'll create a rectangle, a white rectangle, and I'll just place it here. So now we have a home screen. Let me put this inside the same container. Cool. And the menu icon will go above this. Yeah. So now after clicking the menu icon, we want the screens to move down. Also, we'll just add a border radius to the rectangle, background rectangle, so when it moves it doesn't have sharp borders. Let's just make it 40. Yeah. So now we want the container, the whole home page, to move sideways. So we'll add first a tap trigger, and then inside that we'll add a move, scale and rotate. I'll just select all of these by clicking shift, and I'll make the duration 0.6 seconds, and I'll make it 20. You can just experiment between these. So let's go to move, and we'll move it to the main position is, it is, okay, we just make center line, so it is 1218.5, so let's make it around 1300, and the X position is 564, which means it is the center, so we want this X to be somewhere here. Let's make it 1100, and we'll be scaling it down by the factor, so we won't be inputting any width and height measures. I'll just make it smaller by 35% and make sure it's locked, so it won't affect its ratio. And I'll simply rotate it by 7 degrees. So now to create its shadows, we'll simply duplicate the rectangle by pressing Ctrl+D 2 times. So this would be shadow 1 and shadow 2. Just make sure they are below these layers, and we'll set the opacity to 70, or let's go for 50. And now we want all these things for them as well, so we'll just duplicate these as well by pressing Ctrl+T. This is for shadow 1, and again for shadow 2. So now for shadow 1 we'll have to reconfigure the sizes as well. For shadow 1 we'll just let's keep the Y axis, let's keep the Y position as it is, and we'll change the X to somewhere between 980, and we'll just reduce the size by 25%. let's keep it 35. We'll increase its size a bit. Let's keep it 25 for the first one, for the home page. This would be 35, and for the shadow 2 it would be 45. Cool. And for its size, shadow 1 is all done. We'll just have to configure the X position and the scale. Rotation will be same for the all. And for this we'll go for, we have 980 for shadow 1, so we'll go for something like 880 or something. We'll just have to make sure that the shadows layer are not in the container of the home page, and make sure their origin point is in center. We'll simply have to create another trigger for cross. So on clicking cross, add trigger, tap. So we'll put all these values inside of cross. So now just pressing Ctrl+T, duplicating all these and putting inside cross. So now all the rotation would be back to -7, but from another direction, and the scale would be all plus. And we'll be moving back to the original positions, which is for this rectangle 1218.5. Let's keep all the Y values same first, and the X was That's it for the video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys learned something. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.